Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Larson Farms. Looking like a beautiful day for some more black bean harvest. A little cold, 44 degrees out this morning. Yesterday I heard it was 42 out, so fall is definitely in the air, which kind of gets everyone excited and nervous. But time to fuel them up for another day of black bean harvest. It's nothing like soybean or corn harvest. Everything's a lot slower, no grain carts, just dumping directly in the truck, so don't need quite the crew such as you need for soybeans and corn harvest. I love this site. It's so beautiful. This is what I love the most about harvest, all the equipment out. Although all that nice hard work getting them nice and shiny, I know the camera doesn't quite show off how dirty they are, but them black beans are dusty. I know you guys probably seen us installing these poly liners from May West in here to avoid plugging of this auger. So these soybeans, they're not soybeans. These black turtle beans are very oily, and you need to have your head tipped down really sharp to get under them because they pod so low. You bring in a lot more dirt. As you can see, I've never seen dirt in my grain tank unless you're in the pocket gopher mounds, but it is just everywhere up here. So that can build this up really bad with dirt and oil from the beans. So far, 137 acres done, no issues. So that's very positive. And I did check Air Force One here, my combine, and that's also very good. So I'm glad, because I heard chiseling that out or washing it out is not very much fun. Well, it's about 10:40, so we're gonna start moving trucks down there to get ready. Are you ready?
No. Nope.
Big,
I am.
Big truck driver?
Oh yeah. Oh, where's Doug going?
Well, that's Brody. He's going to pick us up. So we're gonna put a truck on each end, check the beans, see how the pods are. With how hot it was on that roof, we were fixing the old machine shed roof. Well, not fixing, but
Patching,
holding down what's still up there that was bent up and ruined. It's a disaster, but that's what we are doing. And as hot as it was up there, I have a feeling it's gonna be go time.
Oh yeah. So I gotta talk to a guy about a thing, and then I'll be ready.
Okay. So this is a 77 acre field here, perfectly square. We're gonna check them. Yesterday was Sunday, but we needed to wait for our, well, we could have been combining, but we have to wait a certain amount of days for after you spray it for residue or whatever. So feeling them, what I'm looking for is easy thrashability, because if it was soybeans, we would have been rolling for an hour and a half, but we got to be very fussy on how gentle we are with them. Soybeans, you can crank them down, tighten up the rotor, speed it up, you'll get them thrashed out. But you don't really want to do that with these, because then you start cracking them, get docked really bad. They're definitely over dry. That's unfortunate. They're ready. It's a matter of if we can get them out, which I think I give it a green light. We'll get back by the time we get down here, heads on. It'll be ready to roll. I think she's ready to grow. What do you think?
Punch in and find out, right?
See what happens.
Did you see it's the variety change out there?
Yeah.
They're greener.
We'll blend in with the over-dried ones.
Naturally.
Well, of course, nothing can work like it should. The service truck down here, what we were experiencing, for whatever reason, the combine overnight closed its rotor all the way. No idea. Got here, fired it up. Oh, rotor's at 0. Why is that? And now it won't open back up. So it's bound up somewhere in the front, and then the motor stalls. So pry bars and clean out debris, see where the issue lies. Of course, nothing can ever go smooth. That wasn't so bad. It was hung up for a reason we don't know, you can't see. But I got in there with a pry bar and pulled as Randy opened the rotor, and we heard a loud pop, and we're back. Just a half hour mess around and a shop truck brought down here. I'm just glad nothing's broken. And now we know how to fix it if it happens again. I have never seen anything so dusty in all my life. You can't even see what you're doing over on that edge at all. It's not so bad over here, but my gosh, this is horrible. I hope there's nothing in front of me because I can't see. Well, we just got the headlands off and first pass down the field. Eric's following both of us, throwing the pan out, tightening them down a little bit more than 2 nights ago when we were out with them. Just a little tougher stems, so getting them dialed in here for the time being. Someone parked a truck in the way dugout!
They are dusty. Well, some jobs you just cannot escape. They stuck me in this little hot box. No, there's no such thing as AC in there. And I'm moving tile flags. You know, that's my favorite job. Instead of that, I got a leaf blower to cool myself down with, so. It's heating up. Want AC, want my quad track.
So we are suffering some more damages. The tank auger, front tank auger is not engaging, and Eric said he did that to the previous farm that he worked for. Need to close the tank augers down more in black beans, which we didn't do, and now we have jammed the front auger and maybe ruined the clutch. So Dad's shoveling it out as we are unloading, and then we're gonna try to rotate it manually maybe, but I'm guessing I'll be putting the original factory solid socket on. You couldn't have brought a smaller wrench here, could you? No comment. No comment. Attitude's deteriorating rapidly. Parts of the wrench are falling apart. Maybe back it up. Back it up. Tight. So we got the cover off and shoveled the auger out clean. So what we're hoping for is that when it starts up, there's no drag and it will clean out whatever the issue is. And then when we close the covers down, I don't know if we dare run it like that or just put the other drive sprocket on. I don't know. We're gonna find out. So I'm sitting here out of harm's way, waiting for him to fire it up. Well, it's turning. Do you think that's gonna work?
I think it's severely damaged.
I would say we need a new one coming if it works. We closed. So these are the things that you can adjust how much grain gets in there. You can go up 2 inches. So we've slammed that down as closed as it'll go. And I don't know. We're unloading at half throttle. That could be another issue.
Packs it in there.
Yeah, it's not flowing like it's designed to flow under full throttle. Could be a second issue.
Who told us to unload half throttle? I might have a talk with that guy. Who was it again?
I don't know.
Everybody?
Everybody, I think, but
Yeah,
you know what?
Might have to have a talk with everybody then.
It's only a 2-hour delay.
Yeah, not to mention my heart rate. Oh gosh, I almost went down the wrong way.
So here's worst case scenario. We get to put the factory stuff back on, which will work. It just is a lot of work to do that, and then when we get new parts to put it all back on.
Sweated my new hat.
Sweated through it already.
2 days old.
So I just talked to Lakota, and they said what we just did here was a very bad idea. They said you can close down this, which would be the right-hand side of the combine, but leave the left-hand side in the up position. It just allows more clearance. So we are closing it down some, but not all the way. And then he said to varnish the clutch, which we'll talk about when we get running it here. Another booby trap was he did say do not unload at half throttle with these. He said once in a while that's okay, but do not make a consistent effort of that. So no more half throttle unloading. And I better tell Brody before he smokes one of his all the new and very important details that he says, yeah, it's all wrote in the manual. Maybe should have read the manual. Would have saved some time. So now I've got the machine under full unload, wide open throttle, unload auger engaged, foot on the switch that turns the tank augers off, and I wait for them to stop rotating when I step on the foot pedal. Once they stop rotating, I let off of the foot pedal and they engage. And I'm supposed to do that a few times to kind of reburn that clutch or make it have better contact, I guess. I don't know. It's supposed to do like a half a dozen times. So that's what I'm doing, and hopefully that solves our issue, and then we're going to unload at full throttle. Right there is another contributing factor. That low spot is not ready. It probably wasn't ready when we sprayed it, and it's definitely not ready now. And I went kind of through the edge of it and got some wet beans down on the auger, which I would say added trouble. So we're going to cut around this spot, and we're going to leave this for another day when it's drier and the sun's shining brighter and hotter. Oh, let this work. Is it gonna work? Oh, is it gonna work? It's looking like it's going down evenly. So far, so good. That's good. Hang in there, little buddy. All right, you ready for the next one?
You bet.
Yeah, let's go. Heads are off, combines are dispatched. Off to the next 110.
Who's taking your head?
Well, I was hoping Randy, or what? No response. Copy that, we're out.
Yeah, there's only 100, maybe 200 bushel in the front, so you can go ahead and overload the back.
That's what I like to hear. Nothing but full trucks. You know, I hate not completing a job, and
I think the heads will be coming in.
that's just frustrating. Very frustrating. Left 2 little patches, maybe 2 acres left. Oh, and we're back up and going. Guess what broke again? The clutch failed again. So we took it all apart, and luckily there's a fail-safe in there where you ram 2 half-inch long, quarter-inch bolts in the back of it. Unfortunately, you have to remove the whole clutch. But once you do that, it ain't so bad. You put the bolts in, and that basically locks that clutch up so it will not fail, or it will not slip. So, oh, and then also my tube was clogged full of mud because this field's really weedy and kind of green, so a lot of self-inflicted misery going on. I'm glad that soybeans go smoother than this. I think this better be the last round. She's starting to get really rumbly. It's amazing how the sun is still in the sky and it's already getting extremely tough.
How full is that hammer back there, Brody?
One more dump, I think. If Chet does it, just do it. I can dump off what I got now on there and it should sell it.
Good, that'll work out great. Line them up all pretty, Brody. Good job. Oh, another day. Always with the horn. Always with the horn.
We got a Chevy! Think I can do a burnout? Oh, he's rocking.
I'm so glad you didn't break down today.
It was nice.
It was nice.
I don't even think I stopped.
I know.
What happened to your voice?
Nothing.
Now it's back.
Disheartened, discouraged sadness is what's wrong. Well, hopefully we get all the kinks worked out before soybeans when it is really like we gotta go.
That's true.
So you're gonna pick up parts tomorrow, and I did call Lankota again, and his combine has a whole totally different clutch, updated. So I've been victimized by updates.
You're the guinea pig.
I'm the guinea pig, apparently. So, anyways, we'll see how tomorrow goes, and we'll see you in the next video.